The Hamilton Ticats have wrapped up their 2-day rookie camp. I'm here with a spec, Steve Milton. And Steve, what did you see?
I saw an awful lot of teaching out there, Drew, and I'm sure you saw the same thing. A great number of fundamentals, especially at the quarterback position and the defensive backs, and no coincidence, those are probably the two things they're looking for the most in terms of a backup quarterback anyways. We didn't see, I think, until the last half hour of the 3 days, any sustained team play against each other, and that when they could put some of that instruction to use. So it's clear that Kent's trying to give everybody an equal field, a level field to practice against the veterans that are coming this weekend by upgrading the skill level.
I think that was one of the really interesting things, was the fact that a lot of coaches talk about fundamentals, but there was just a ton of fundamental work.
Absolutely, and I talked to Ken about this, and yes, he is the quarterback's coach, but I've never seen, I think, a head coach who had been quarterback coach that's concentrated. I don't think he looked at the rest of the field the entire 3 days. And of course, there's some issues there, and we'll write about it in the Spectator tomorrow about developing a number 2 quarterback. But yeah, the fundamental part of it, and players, I think, commented to you, several of them, saying we never got this in other years. Even though there was some fundamental type things, this was pure fundamental.
Veterans report on Saturday. Main camp begins on Sunday. How do you expect things to change?
Intensity. Intensity ratchets up, because right now, if you're a rookie coming in, there's kind of a bit of a camaraderie. You don't really know who you're competing against. Sunday, it becomes extremely obvious who you're competing against and where you're sitting in the pecking order, because you have to determine who gets first rep, second rep, third rep. Right away, they tell you where you stand at this day. Now, if Kent is honest to his word, and I expect him to be 100%, then it is an open camp. But on the first day, you'll find out exactly who's sitting in the number 1 hole. Then the intensity really, really starts. It better. I mean, this team needs to be intense, almost like the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're almost in the same situation the Leafs were at the start of the season.
Make sure you check out Saturday's Spectator for a full training camp preview, as well as Steve's column. Reporting from McMaster University for the Hamilton Spectator with Steve Milton, I'm Drew Edwards.